We said that you can get to wherever you want to be from wherever you are. And we want to say to you something here that is more meaningful than all other things that we will say to you put together all day long. So, oh, never mind. Oh, you want to hear it, don't you? If you will make peace with where you are, you'll lock onto your signal. In other words, if you'll say, okay, here I am. Here I am. Good for me. Not bad for me. Good for me. And from where I am, I now choose this and this and this and this. If you make peace with where you are, meaning you stop beating up on yourself about it, you stop feeling regret about it, you stop letting it suck the life out of you, you stop letting other people make you feel guilty about it, you stop being defensive about it. If you will make a decision to make peace with where you are, which sort of sounds like this, well, here I am. Simple enough, isn't it? Here I am. Here I am. Feel the difference between here I am on my way to there and here I am, I've been here so long. Or here I am, I shouldn't be here. Here I am, it's your fault I'm here. Quite different vibrational stance. Where here I am and it's all right. Here I am, and I don't really want to be here, but here I am, and it's all right. And it's temporary. Here I am, and it's temporary. Oh, that one feels pretty good, doesn't it? Here I am in this temporary place on my way to better and better. Here I am, pleased with who I am, on my way with greater clarity to who I really am. In other words, you got to find ways to soften your personal perspective of where you are, because where you are is the signal that you're beaming. And you got to log on to the signal. You got to find a way of linking up with this source energy. When you don't, you're off the signal. Source energy believes that well-being should be yours. When you don't, you're off the signal. Source energy adores you. Source energy knows about your well-being. Source energy expects good things to come to you. And when you don't, you're off the signal, you see. So that's our best sales job yet. That nothing is more important than that you feel good, because the way you feel is your indication of your signal. So the signal has a couple of components. How much of it am I asking for by the power of my desire? And how much in alignment with that signal am I? In other words, I want it and believe it. I'm right on beam. I want it and I doubt it. Resistance. It's not coming, at least not now. I want it means it's always there for you. I want it means the signal is always available, but the allowing part is the part you tweak into place by reaching for the thoughts that feel good to you. And you can feel when you click into alignment. Someone was asking us a question the other day about whether they should hire someone or whether they should not. And they were sort of going back and forth about whether it was a good idea. There were aspects of it that felt good and some aspects of it that did not feel so good. And as we listened, we said, pay attention to which way you're leaning. Well, there was no question which way they were leaning. They could really feel that they were leaning toward making the decision to say yes. And then we said, now you have made that decision, now line up with the decision. Line up with the decision. And so we offered a whole stream of things that we thought were very reasonable components that made them easily line up with the decision. And then we said, now, your energy is in place. Now, never again go back and question that decision. Don't go back and put it back on the table where you're weighing the pros and the cons anymore. Don't shoot yourself in the foot about this decision. You've lined up with the decision. Let that decision be your decision. And you say, oh, I know people like that. They're stubborn. And we say, yes, they are. They are determined, you say. Ooh, determined. What does that mean? Determined cannot deter my mind? Is that what determined means? Is that the root of it? In other words, I'm determined. I've decided. I'm in alignment with, you see. Once you come into alignment with something, nobody else's opinion has anything to do with anything, because the only thing that matters is your relationship between you and the stream, between the desire that you have fashioned and the signal that you are outputting moment by moment. So when you are having trouble making your mind up about something, figure out which way you lean. In most cases, it doesn't really matter a rip. You could go with almost anyone and live happily ever after. Well, we understand that you have reasons for your pickiness, but you know which way you're leaning. And so lean that way and then line up with it and then watch what happens. And continue to say to yourself, I am temporarily standing everywhere that I'm standing. So when I get there, since I can't get it wrong and I never get it done, and the reason that I can't get it wrong is because I never get it done. In other words, you can't get it done. You're going to continually have a whole new other barrage of input that's going to cause you to launch another rocket of desire. You constantly amend your desires. And source energy constantly keeps up with the amendments. So, are we convincing you yet that your work, your only work, is to line up with what you think you want? So why don't you do that? Why doesn't everyone? Why is that not easy for you to hear? We'll tell you. It's because the questions we ask are always the easiest to answer. We know the answer before we ask the question. But then we know the answer before you ask the question, too. The reason that more don't know that is because you're not sure that you have the right or the wisdom to choose. You think somebody else has made the list and that you've got to conform to the list. And what you didn't factor in is they made that list about what you should do so that they'd feel better. And it's time for you to make your list about what you should do so that you can feel better. We call this gathering the art of allowing. And what it really means is the art of allowing yourself, by virtue of your choices, alignment with the fullness of who you are. Because unless you are aligned with the fullness of who you are, you don't feel good. And the thing that's tricky, it's not tricky, but it's interesting. It seems tricky from outside the vortex. It makes perfect sense from inside the vortex. But here's what seems tricky to you. This very contrast that causes you to expand. And then your inability or unwillingness, or in most cases just lack of understanding, that keeps you from lining up with the expansion, is the only reason that you ever feel bad. In other words, what we just said to you is, if your life didn't cause you to be more, you wouldn't feel bad not being it. But since your life is causing you all day, every day to be more, you got to let yourself be it, or you don't feel good, and on and on. If you've got negative emotion and you don't know that what it means is the larger part of you expanded and you didn't go yet. So you just keep beating the drum that holds you away from who you are. Don't worry, it will get bigger. And the reason it gets bigger is because the expanded you continues to call you, and when you don't go, the negative emotion, your indicator of separation is too strong a word, but you get the point. Your indication of misalignment just gets more and more and more. So at first, it's an emotion, then it's a stronger emotion, then it's a chronic emotion, then it's a physical sensation, then it's a physical experience, then it's a condition of life experience. In other words, if you don't let yourself in your physical form be a vibrational match to who you in this physical form have caused the larger part of you to become, you're just not going to feel good. And we say, oh, friends, stop trying to control the uncontrollable and control what is controllable. And stop trying to do the impossible thing of controlling conditions so that you can feel better. And control the thing that is easy to control. Really, once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Control the relationship between you and you. Control your vibrational alignment with you. Control the direction of your thought, the choices of your words, the sentences that you construct, the television programs that you watch, the books that you read, but mostly control your perception of life. Do more looking into this vortex, which from our point of view, and our point of view matters, Our point of view is the place where everything that you have become is. From our point of view, this vibrational reality in this vortex of attraction, this is present tense. And what is doesn't mean diddly squat. What is just the bouncing off place. Now, as children, you knew that. You could sit in just about any environment and bliss out in your mind. You went to your vibrational reality and you tuned to who you are and you liked it. And then your teacher hit you over the head with something and said, come back to this miserable reality where you belong. But you are out of your teacher's reach now. In fact, we dare say that you are out of everyone's reach that has any real control over you. You sit here, you're not incarcerated. You sit here of free will. You have the free will to focus your thoughts into alignment with who you have become. And we're just saying that if you don't do that, you're not going to feel as good as you deserve to feel. And that's what the art of allowing is. It's allowing myself by virtue of what I choose to think, because I'm paying attention to how I feel and I want to feel good, to choose more thoughts that are in alignment with the way the source within me sees them. Now think about what that means. You ask for more money, the source within you knows the money, knows the prosperity, knows it. So do you get it that when you train yourself to that vibration, law of attraction has to give you the money? The manifestation has to follow. Now you know everything we know. Everything that matters anyway. We are eager to talk with you about anything that you want to talk about. Nothing is off limits. We see our greatest value to you to help you remember what you've put into the vortex relative to the subject that you want to talk about. And we see our greatest value to you to coax you into the vortex. That's our work here today. We want to call you in as many ways as we can conjure together into the vortex where who you really are is. And then you'll begin to feel the fullness of what you've become. Now, the manifestation will follow. We're going to do our best to divert your attention from your current reality, because we don't think you need a reality to change in order to improve your mood. We think that you can improve your mood regardless of the current reality. And we're here to tell you that unless you improve your mood regardless of the current reality cannot improve. So you might as well just ignore current reality if it's bugging you in some way and get focused upon the magnificence that you've carved out of current reality on those specific topics. Take your bliss now. Take your satisfaction now. Take your good feeling now, and let your neighbors be the one that celebrate the manifestation. And what we mean by that is you can celebrate when your heart shifts, when your joy shifts. And really, that shouldn't be so hard to grasp anyway, because everything you want, everything, whether it's a material object or a state of being or a pile of money or a relationship or condition, circumstance, events, every single thing you want that you want to be different, you want it to be different because you think you will feel better in the difference. And we want to show you how you can feel better before the difference shows up in terms of manifestation. Now, often you want to hold us to something, and we will gladly be held to it. You want us to say, Abraham, promise me that if I pay the price of happiness, the manifestation will come. And we promise you that if you pay the price of happiness, if you are willing to change your thoughts, even though the current reality doesn't justify the happy thought, it is our promise to you that if you are able to direct your thought and sustain more positive emotions, that the manifestations that you have been seeking must come, and they must come fast. It is law. It is our absolute promise to you. We've enjoyed this interaction more than words can convey. We're glad that you're here, and we're glad that you're mixing it up, and we're glad that you are finding things that you want, and we're glad that you are sometimes standing in place.